Well, hello, and we're glad you've joined us again for a word from the pastor concerning prayer. We've spent several weeks looking at Paul's instruction on prayer, and we've seen that Paul located the power of prayer in the omnipotent mediatorial work of the Holy Spirit. Paul consistently prefaced exhortations in his letters to the churches and his letters to Timothy with instructive, revitalization-targeted, thanksgiving-filled prayers. He urged upon the churches a very rigorous and comprehensive devotion to prayer, and he did this to counterbalance the inclination of churches to plateau and decline. Paul understood that prayer is indispensable to the health and vitality of the church. Beloved, prayer is the work of the church that invigorates all the work for which we are commissioned as the church. As such, prayer stands at the very center of everything that the church is and all that the church does. Everything about the church, our worship, our ministry, our fellowship, our outreach, everything to do with the church must be saturated with prayer. And the reality is that God will not use a church that does not pray. But the glorious converse to that reality is that a church that devotes themselves to the discipline of prayer has every reason to expect God to outpour His blessing and His power upon our ministry. In summary of this series, intentional, independent, devoted, gospel-centered, kingdom-focused prayer is the most pressing need we have if we expect God to bless and empower us as a church. In light of this reality, and on the heels of the prayer conference with Dr. Ware, I want to ask this question. Will we, every one of us, devote ourselves to prayer? Thank you again for joining us. God bless.